evolved into this art world where people have picked up on the quality of our pen, that we're now attracting people painting not just surfboards but all types of surfaces, from metal, canvas, concrete, wood, ceramic, and we're getting all these really cool, interesting stories, and that's pretty much me. So I just wanted to start with, could you introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about what you do and where are you based?
I'm Michael Strum. I live in Nimbin,
Yep.
in northern New South Wales.
Yep.
I got targeted by your ads on Instagram, and I hardly ever use it. So you've got good marketing.
Thank you.
And I thought I'll try the luminous because I'm crazy about bright colours, and I have to admit this luminous pink is probably one of the best acrylic type luminous pinks that I've been able to work with. And it's nice working with pens, as well as brushes. I work with everything. My I do a lot of painting and sculpture. I'm mainly working with digital media, virtual reality. As I said, I saw the colours on that ad, bought, and that inspired me then to go out and buy all kinds of other brands as well lately, because once you start, I'm working on canvases, but I'll still be buying your luminous colours most definitely. No matter, even though I experiment with everything, so like I can't show you something which is only Surfpaints.
Yeah.
Because I just grab everything and anything, the stuff I look at. This is. I just bought myself, a dozen of these so that they can go up as a panel together, and each one I'm just going like a doodle. I just pick up a pen and start working, and I like vibrant colours.
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks
strong colours.
That's awesome. And do you sell this artwork, or is this just?
No. For tax reasons, I'm a full-time artist, but I'm a hobbyist because I don't have time to stop to try and develop a career. I used to, when I was younger, because of my digital media, I had money. I had the grants. I was supported by the Film Commission for a long time.
Ah.
And,
So you were in film, and then this is like.
Well, no, I do see, because I like the bright colours. So as soon and all the crazy trippy stuff. So I've been using computers from the late '80s because of the immediacy. They're like textures, except you can animate it all and then get it all flashing. So I've been doing a lot of this. I generate a heap of material and then I mix it live through a video projector whilst people are making sound. Usually it's all animated. But also the last number of years been exploring virtual reality, which is it's also just keeps changing and developing. It's a super exciting stage right now.
Yeah. Oh, that's
for
awesome.
an artist. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
But I'm not professional. No one knows who I am. So.
You just do it for the love.
Yeah. Basically.
Oh. And a couple of questions I wanted to ask, just because, the point of these videos is to meet you, hear your story, but also we have found that customers love to hear from people like yourself. Exactly, you've had another type of career. You're not necessarily a professional artist, but you do it because.
No, I've only ever done art.
Pardon?
It's just that I've only ever done what I do, which I've no other career.
Yeah. Sorry, I got confused. You said you were in the film.
No, it's Film Commission supported me, but it's all just for experimental digital art.
Oh, okay.
Which I then did for installation and live performance. I basically put it all together in a live situation with sound artists.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
And then when the Film Commission supported me, I would churn out little work for the film festivals, and then they would give me money so I could go to all these film festivals.
Yes.
And there'd usually be a number of people from the Film Commission there too. They had a good life.
Yeah.
But not making formal films and not getting paid, only the grants.
Yes. No, that's very common with the arts. They have some big grants, but they can get quite competitive. You mentioned you use all sorts of art supplies. So what made you try Surfpaints if you've got other art
Well, I told
supplies?
you it was the pink. It was the luminous.
Okay.
The ad for these, and I thought I'll try it. And you know, with when you buy these luminous paints, they're really shocking quality, and they'll fade and this and that. And so
Yes.
the idea of a good quality pink that looks like that is I'll be using a lot of them, I think.
Yeah, right. So it was
Yeah.
just
To me, it was the color, and I want to try it. And then the quality was beautiful. Like I've built up a few where that pink to me is irresistible. And then say some of the other colors alongside it and with it.
Yeah.
I think the one you call beige, the beige on top of that. And
Yes.
This and that. And I'm just looking. I've got a pile of canvases on the floor.
Yeah. So the fluoro colors, the neon fluoro colors.
That's what attracted me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The brightness, the vividness of
Yeah.
that. Hoping that pink would be everything I wanted it there.
And other brands that you've tried, they were too watery and weak and just weren't what?
Well, also just the color. No, yeah, well, this is good, strong, and it claims to be permanent and all that. Plus the color. There's so many infinite variations when you buy these things.
Yes.
And this color is a color I've wanted for a long time. It's very much like that pink powder dye in India, which I could get and mix myself. And I know somebody who makes oil paint and captures that color.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do that. I'm too lazy. I want immediate. And I use a computer. I want immediate.
Yes.
So,
And do you use a varnish over the top, or do you just go direct?
yeah, no, I haven't used any varnishes because I haven't felt the need to. I'm sure it'd look good though. I've only just started experimenting with these things. I wouldn't mind doing using it for graffiti as well, doing some small, real bright color things.
Yep.
Out like in town, and I'll see how they wear and maybe how they go with a spray varnish or something. But,
Yeah.
I'll probably end up experimenting on everything. That's just what I do. I got hit with the marketing on Instagram for this little USB powered engraver, and I eventually just got that as well because I kept getting the ads. And that's been fantastic.
Wow.
See, the algorithms know what I like.
Yeah, the Facebook ads are getting you.
Well, I guess Instagram. Well, Facebook own the headset that I use as well, the Meta.
Oh, yeah, you got them ones. Yeah.
So they do know me.
Yeah.
And I got the first developers kit of that thing, back before Facebook even bought the company. So like it started off as a $300 development kit on Kickstarter, and then Facebook bought the guy's company for like $2 billion.
No way.
And then when they finally made a consumer version, we all got one of them for free as a thank you for the original, as well as getting the original development kit. Yeah.
There you go. So you're a bit of an investor on Kickstarter as well.
Yeah, there's not too much else that's ever caught my eye. I might be I'm going to try and get myself some electric trousers, good exoskeleton.
Trousers?
Well, it's just an exoskeleton, but it's like the old idea of electric trousers because it means you're cruising walk. You can cruise at like up to 25K.
Yeah, right. No way.
So they've got some of them at a reasonable price now as well on Kickstarter, whereas commercially it's giant money still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. You've pretty much answered what I needed to do. You've talked about how we got your attention, which was the ads. Why you gave us a go was the color of especially the neon pink. You've been impressed with the quality, and that's what's brought you back. Am I right?
Yeah. The quality is good.
And then
it's a good tool. So unfortunately, I'll be buying them again and again. That's unfortunate that it runs out. Unfortunate for me. Fortunate for you.
Fortunate for me, yeah. But hopefully we can just keep bringing out better colours. So that pink attracted you.
Exciting. And more luminous colours too. I love the luminous.
We got the luminous blue and violet coming out hopefully, which are two new fluoro colours.
Fantastic.
And then we have earth tones coming out within a week. Which
that'll be nice too, yeah.
I have to get that sorted for advertising, so that'll be ready for Christmas. So Yeah, and then hopefully next year we can come out with some thinner sizes because our feedback is they need finer nibs from a lot of the people using surf paints. They tend to want the 1 mil to 0.7 for those finer details.
Yeah, I would use them as well for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I've just ordered a second fat one for the yellow, but now I'm running out of my fat pink, so I'm going to have to order. It's a bad habit. At least it's not oil paint. You have no idea how much money you can spend on oil paint.
Do you find you use the fat 15 mil fluoros more than the bigger ones?
More than the other ones.
Sorry, more than the smaller ones. You know how we've got the smaller size
No,
ones?
I use them both because I've started. I so enjoyed using them. I went out and bought myself a ton of canvases.
Yep.
And so I'm using them both.
And what if there was anything you've mentioned? Just keep coming out with colours and sizes. But we've also trying to, we've got a varnish now that we sell, which is quite popular because varnish is obviously hard to get unless you go to a store that has a cage and you've got to ask the Bunnings attendant to open it up and all that. And then oil or like bottled varnish can be difficult because you've got to be quite skilled in how you apply it. Otherwise you can reactivate the paint and it can get a little bit thick and messy. So the varnish spray is kind of our next branch on from our acrylic paint pens and our starter kit. Is there anything else, like you've mentioned just before you go and buy heaps of canvases, is there anything else as an artist yourself that you go, this would complement surf paints really well? Like I buy a lot of this and I need this alongside, or anything like that?
Not really.
Yeah. Yeah.
My head's still 90% in all what I'm doing with the VR.
Yeah.
But I draw a lot. So this is a real extension of my drawing, which has got me back into the painting because I don't have much room for my oil painting right now, but it's et cetera, et cetera. They're a great tool. I really love it. And as I said, that pink, it's exquisite, yeah.
I appreciate that, Michael. Well then, on our final note, I would just like to say, is there anything, like if someone was on the edge, so you've said, you've seen the ad, you've gone, oh, well, that color looks pretty good by the photo, and you maybe watched some social media. Is there anything you'd say to someone on the edge that's had experience with paint pens, but they're not trusting surf paints? Is there anything you'd say to them?
Oh, well, now that I know you're Australian, I like the fact that it's an Australian company. That's pretty great.
Yep.
Apart from that, no, it's a pen that works. It's good.
Delivery was fine?
Yeah, no problem with the ordering and delivery and all that. You've got that down. That was all very simple. Yeah.
Perfect. Well then, apart from that, you pretty much answered all the questions that I wanted to ask today. Is there anything you want to ask me?
No.
No. All right. Well, thank you for your time today, Michael. And what I'll do is, after we jump off